Thank you. Thank you. Your Excellency, Professor Mutharika, First Lady of the Republic of Malawi, and I must reciprocate also my lady, Right Honorable Ayankhura, SC, First Vice President of the Republic of Malawi, Right Honorable Chihana, Second Vice President of the Republic of Malawi, Right Honorable Samia Suleiman MP, Speaker of the National Assembly, all ministers present here, the Chief Secretary, Dr. Saidi, Justin Saidi, representatives of Nico Holdings, our guest, Mr. Znaid Moti, all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. First of all, let me say this, that I'm very, very pleased to come here to launch, as a guest honor, launch the strategic plan of Beautify Malawi. No organization can succeed without a plan. And I've seen this plan. It's a very successful plan, and I wish you well. Congratulations. Our patron and the board of BIMU for working out this beautiful strategic plan. Allow me to say a few things. First of all, I think it's very, very important that BIM is committed to beautifying this country. When I travel over the world, everyone talks about the beauty of Malawi, the beauty of the lake, our mountains, our people, and even the beauty of our food, especially the chambo. Wherever I go, people speak about Malawi. So let's make sure that we keep Malawi clean for the benefit of all of us. And if we're going to develop this country, the chairperson of NBS Bank has said that we need clean and healthy people for them to have a healthy workforce for us to develop this country. So what in fact BIM is doing is a major contribution to the development of this country to achieving 2063 goals. So let me congratulate you and also encourage you to go on this noble task. I think it's very, very important that our country should embrace the new attitude, cleaning this country, growing trees, preserving the environment, and all the things that are necessary for this country to develop. So let us work together. And I want to encourage all establishments, whether it's schools, markets, courthouses, what have you. But in every establishment, I want to make sure that we do have trash bins put in place. This is actually an order It's an order to all authorities, wherever you are, both public and private, that at every public establishment, including private, there must be a trash bin there. No more throwing trash or matinyasi, no more throwing trash everywhere. Let's make sure that our country is clean, and also make sure that we don't vandalize these trash cans. I remember being in 2015, put these trash cans, bins in Blantyre, and they all vandalized within a period of 2 weeks. Let's not do that. This time, if I find anybody who is vandalizing bins, the Lord will take scores. So, Musandiambe, Musandipure, don't do that. So, that's important. Let's work together. And I'm so glad that the private sector now in this country is working hand in hand with us in various aspects of this country development, including, of course, getting involved in development programs and so forth. I want to commend and encourage the private sector to do so. And my government will do all we can to create a conducive atmosphere for the private sector to function properly. I promise you want to do that. Let me also invite non-government organizations that let's work together, have good governance, and make sure that in the areas where you work well with the people. I think that some NGOs in some locations probably have been less than good in treating the local people. Make sure that you work with the local people so that the local people support you, and make sure you work with the government. That also includes civil society organizations. I want to invite you also to work together with the government and NGOs for us to develop this country. As my brother used to say, tiende pamoja ntima umoja. In this thing together, this country belongs to all of us. All of us. Now in Malawi, we have an inclusive government. We have a government that does not belong to one region, one tribe, or one religion. We have a government that belongs to all Malawians. All Malawians from Chilipa to Sanje voted for me. Unanimously. So for me, I owe this to every Malawian, not any particular segment or religion or region. So I work for advancement of all Malawians, and I'll do my best to make sure that in the next 5 years, this country will begin to move towards Singapore. I know some people ridicule me when I talk about Singapore. What I'm talking about is discipline and a sense of belonging. That's what happened in Singapore. That's why they ended where they are now. In 1965, when Singapore was thrown out of the Malawi Federation, I remember, that was in September 1965. I think I was a student then at Princeton University in the United States. I could see Lee Kuan Yew actually crying. It was actually crying. He didn't know what to do. They had nothing there. But he decided, emphasis on education, hard work, and so forth. And today, Singapore is one of the most developed countries. So we need to emulate that. In my young days, I was introduced to Jomo Kenyatta in Nairobi in my student days. I think I was 22 years old then. And man, I was so scared. He was such larger than life. Jomo Kenyatta, he had just been released from Kapenguria and was now as the leader of government business in the Kenya government before independence. That was 1962. So I was introduced to my common friend. So I went there, and he said, young man, why do you want to see me? I didn't know what to say. Well, I was so scared and frightened by this man who's a legend in Africa. So I said, no, sir, I just want to know what's the secret of your success. He said in that voice, young man, there are only two things. I said, what are they? He said, patience and hard work. Patience and hard work. So I well believe in patience and hard work. At the university, I worked more than anybody else. If you enter the university at 3 in the morning, you see one light in the office. That was in Kukukamoyo, that was 8 p.m. Still working at 3 in the morning. So patience is very good, and hard work is very important. So I want Beam and everyone else from today to work very, very hard for the benefit of this country. With those few words, it is now my noble duty to declare the 2026-2030 strategy, BEAM strategy, official launch. God bless BEAM, and may God bless our beautiful Malawi. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, you may sit down for now. Why official?
His Excellency the President of the Republic of Malawi is officially launching the 2026 and 2030 BEAM strategy plan in a symbolic and a beautiful way. He is cutting a ribbon to mark the official launch of the strategy magazine. What a beautiful and a blessed occasion. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Zikomo kwambiri. Zikomo kwambiri azimai. Zikomo kwambiri. Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful and a blessed night indeed. No wonder tonight it's raining. That's a sign of blessing. It's a blessed night indeed. This afternoon I had a pleasure to go in one of the markets within Lilongwe, the Lilongwe market, and I overheard two young men saying, look, this is Nkulukuta Moyo's rain, it belongs to him. If he wasn't there, no rain would have been here. It's always been a blessing to have you as our president, Your Excellency. We're always blessed all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, I had mentioned about pledges, and I'm so delighted right now to quickly make a mention before I announce that the food will be served in the next minute or so, but allow me, Your Excellency, the President, and of course the First Lady, just to go through this list quickly so that you should also get to know who has extended a hand. Zelitiwe Chipembere has actually pledged 1 million Malawi kwacha. Prophet Shepherd Bushiri. Ladies and gentlemen, from Area 43 in the Republic of Malawi and in the city of Lilongwe, he has pledged 300 million Malawi kwacha. And this one in particular, Your Excellency the President and Madam First Lady, it's coming from one who claims and says to be your dear friend, Your Excellencies. This one is one called Wicknell Chivayo, all the way from the Republic of Zimbabwe. He is the chairman of Intertrek and IMC Group, and he has made a pledge of $1 million United States dollars. And we have Honorable Kingwell Lipuka from Zomwe, 5 million Malawi kwacha. McDonald's Jerry, 500,000 Malawi kwacha. Wilson Sichali, 1 million Malawi kwacha. Mr. Lucas Kondowe, I've actually seen him around, 5 million Malawi kwacha. Wilson Kembo has donated, actually has pledged 200,000 Malawi kwacha, and so did Boniface Kashololo with 200,000 Malawi kwacha. 500,000 Malawi kwacha has been pledged by Mr. Lyson Mseu. F&K Construction Company from Lilongwe, 1 million Malawi kwacha pledge. And of course from Beni Simui of Simui Holdings, that's from Roma Park, Lusaka, Zambia, they have made a pledge of 50 million Malawi kwacha. Mr. Amon Kachewe has made, thank you, a pledge of 1 million kwacha from Chisanga Construction, Mzuzu. And Nkosi Chiza Mbekeani has made a pledge of 2 million kwacha to BIM Trust. I think the list is still coming, but what we will have to do, I will have to ask our host and hostesses to keep running around so that as we partake of the dinner that is prepared for us, we will also keep going to announce the remaining names that we've just gotten. Allow me to do that, Your Excellencies. So, ladies and gentlemen, now marks the point where the hungry shall be treated and the thirsty shall be honored. We have dinner that will be served tonight, and that will be served in a table d'hôte way. I think these hotel and hospitality gentlemen, they really understand what it is. The ushers and the usherettes will serve us right on the table according to the menu that is listed. But I also have to mention that as we proceed to partake of the dinner that will be served, we have one surprise I don't know if it's still a surprise because some people have already seen the surprise. We have Kanda Bongo Man here, ladies and gentlemen. Kanda Bongo Man is Kanda Bongo Man. There's no any other Kanda Bongo Man. Would you kindly stand, please, Mr. Kanda Bongo Man? They want to see you. Please stand. Kanda Bongo Man. You remember him with very beautiful songs way back in the days. He has actually come to grace the function. Just stand there.